Hey everyone. So this is CJ here with TV Pop Culture. Some of you are probably wondering why we weren't at the Women and Men of C4 event today, and that's kind of because I forgot and I got excited about going out and buying Doctor Who. So yeah, sorry for that. Anyways, let's jump into some emails. Okay, so our first one says, Dear cast of TV pop culture, well, unfortunately, I'm the only one here today. What do you think of how the BBC is releasing the older Doctor Who episodes and of the old toys? I recently managed to get my hands on an original Cyberman from the 1960s, and I'm not too sure whether I should open it or not. Um, okay, let's tackle the action figure first. So, I have here with me one of my original Doctor Who action figures of Mel, which was one of the Doctor's assistants. As you can see, the packaging is done really well. There's a picture of what she looked like in the show, and there's the actual figure itself. The figure itself is made really cheaply, but you also have to remember from the start of the Great Depression all the way till 1989, the UK was still feeding itself on war rations. So for its time, it was well constructed, I guess. Um, I like they are great collector's pieces because no one makes them anymore. Or there's kind of a reason for that. As compared to the toys we have nowadays, they're not very good quality. They break easily, and even back then they broke very easily, which is why these toys are so hard to find. Because very few people have them, especially in the packaging. Because when the kids would get them, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Doctor Who," and they like rip it open and want to play with the toy like kids do. So, I would suggest you hang on to it. From the sounds of it, it is a great collector's piece. Um, I would definitely advise not opening it. It's a good collector's piece. It's a great conversation item. What I would do is just do what I do with my Mel figure and have it displayed on your shelf. Other than that, yeah, I would not take it out of the original packaging. In fact, I've been having to have my Mel figure graded. So I would suggest you do that as well. And that way you can find out how much it's worth and they give you a protective case for it. So if you're interested in that, you should go right ahead. As for how the BBC is releasing the old Doctor Who episodes, okay, this is the thing. The BBC, like most companies, are going to release the episodes that are going to make them the most money. Which is why they keep jumping back and forth between doctors. And even though it pisses off us, the fans, at times, they do have a reason for this. Eventually, yes, they will release all the episodes for Doctor Who, and chances are, once they do release all of them, they'll start making individual box sets, and especially if you live in the UK, I'm sure that they'll release a giant box set with all of them in it, because that's what they did when they first rebooted the franchise, and after David Tennant's run as the Doctor ended, they released a giant box set with series 1 to 4. I can't remember. Um, I can't remember the series names that they give them. Um, but yes, so um, more importantly, we have another email asking, I found out recently that Steve Jobs has passed away. How do you feel about this? As a Macintosh user, I'm really sad this happened. He was only 56 years old. So that's that it's really depressing. But like they say, the good die young. We all know his company will continue to go on, or I'm sure it will continue to strive on. As for who's running it now, I honestly couldn't tell you. Like, today, I am even wearing, I'm not sure how well you can see this, but I'm wearing my, my Apple shirt. So, yeah, yeah, right there. Yorkdale, Apple. Um, anyways, so let's get into some news. So just a quick reminder, I'm sure all of you have heard me um, announce this before, but the C4 Platinum Pass giveaway the draw is still going on. So I would definitely suggest you go and enter the draw. Again, the pass is normally worth $500. It does end on Sunday, October 23rd at 2 p.m. You can go to 214 St. Mary's Road and just leave them your name, email address, phone number, and they'll contact you if you win. So, yeah, there's like, I think, 3 more weeks to go, and then it's Comic-Con. So, the PlayStation Network is going to start releasing games on October 4th, so they've already started. It is for PSN subscribers only, so you do have to be subscribed to the PlayStation Network in order to get these games. And they will be releasing a new game every Tuesday. I'm actually pretty tempted to buy a PSN membership now after hearing that. Sideway, which is a graffiti-type adventure game for the PlayStation 3 only, will be coming out October 11th. So for those of you interested in possibly getting your hands on that, it is up for pre-order now on the GameStop website. Major Nelson has also kind of sort of announced that Xbox TV will be having HBO, UFC, and many other channels. They have also said that you must have the services before you get the Xbox TV. So, so Xbox TV is finally happening. Other than that, I don't really... I don't know how to feel about this, because I don't watch UFC. I watch some HBO stuff, but not a whole lot. So it doesn't really, like, it doesn't really affect me. Oh well. This next bit of news comes from one of our viewers, Noah, who was nice enough to post this on our Facebook page. And unfortunately, there's some bad news. 4Kids won their legal battle with NAS, and TV Tokyo has handed over the rights to the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zex. I don't fucking know how to pronounce it. It is set to premiere on the CW4Kids on October 15th. So, unfortunately, all of our hopes and dreams of 4Kids not getting that has been crushed. So, thank you, Tokyo TV, for selling out. That was really nice of you, really. Anyways, so the Gundam Age was streamed recently with English subtitles. However, unfortunately, this was only in a limited area. The first episode was viewable in South Asia, Southeast Asia, and Australia. The Gundam.info Sunrise's official portal site for Gundam began streaming the new Mobile Suit Gundam Age television anime series with English subtitles on Sunday, but only to a limited area. The website's YouTube streamed of Episode 1, Savior Gundam, is viewable in South Asia, Southeast Asia, and Australia, but not from computers with Internet Protocol addresses tied to the United States and Canada. So I'm not really sure what that means. I'm thinking we're not going to get to see it here. Recently, Funimation announced the dubbing cast for the 2011 Full Metal Alchemist film. This is a new film that'll be coming out sometime this year. For all the main roles, we still have all the same characters. Like Ed is still being played by Vic, etc., etc. Live action Ranma 1/2 special cast has been revealed. It is said to announce on NTV in December. An exact date has not been given, but hey, that's promising. So for all you Ranma 1/2 fans, there's finally going to be a live action for that. Right, I promised you guys a review, didn't I? Alrighty then. Well, let's reach into our review box. So I have with me Revelation of the Daleks, which originally premiered on the BBC March 23rd, 1985. The actor playing the role of the Doctor in this series was Colin Baker, and no relation to Tom Baker. So what happens is Colin Baker has found out that the Doctor has found out that one of his mentors has passed away. So he goes to this, I guess it's like a funeral planet, I'm not really sure how to explain it, and finds out that the man is actually dead, but that he has been lured to his own death, or so they lead us to believe. After running into the Daleks and many of the employees for this funeral chapel, he finds the creator of the Daleks. So, overall, I'd give this episode 4 out of 5. The reason why I have such high expectations for this is because it is a Dalek episode, so I was expecting it to be a little more action-packed. I didn't really remember this one from when I was a kid, so I guess it didn't really stick out that much. Usually the Dalek episodes are a lot better than that. I'm still sticking with my 4 out of 5, so I wouldn't say go out and buy it right away, but if you get it as a gift, I would definitely keep it. So by the time this episode gets out, it'll probably be the night before, or it will be Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and have yourselves a lovely holiday.